Yo, 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 what up? This is Scoozy, and I'm back with a brand new episode of Prime Fools. So, last episode, as you can see here, we kind of laid out a block palette, and I promised you that I would do some work on these buildings in between episodes, so I'd have a little something to show you. Now, I guess I just didn't. I kind of had a busy week. I got married, so that was kind of fun. Really was excited about that, and I wasn't. I was a little surprised how much time leading up to the wedding day and the couple days after, how much that time was. It just went by so fast. There was no time for me to really get on here and play, so I'm sure everyone will understand. But yeah, so we will be working on this, and by we I mean I will, probably in between this episode and next. At least I plan to. Underneath here today, though, we will be working on a mob farm. I promised to show you how to build a very easy mob farm, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But there is one thing I'd like to take care of first. So, last episode we made this infinity laser gun, and the way that I made this was I just went down here and went to infinity and grabbed the, where is it? The infinity laser gun recipe, which I can't show you because I don't have a crafting table. But basically, where we are, it said to make the tool rod and the pipe piece out of infinity, manual and battery, and then the prismarine laser medium. And that made a really good laser. It's very powerful, has good range. Well, then I was watching some videos, and it turns out that you really should make that laser medium out of infinity as well. So I did that. I made another one, and it is like a bazillion times better. This one, what does it say? Attack damage is 9.3. Well, the one with infinity for the laser medium is I think 55. So I made one of those for me, and I made one of those for AZ Badfish, and I went and I dropped his off. And they're just so, like, you could be hitting stuff on the ground from this far away, and like one-shotting everything. So that was awesome. And then I was out doing some exploring, and I came back with a full inventory. I was over here by my inventory, my advanced or applied energistics storage unit, and a creeper blew up right there. And the laser disappeared from my inventory. So I still have the old one, but the really good one just disappeared. I was like, oh, that's really weird. No problem. I'll just grab my infinity cow to my cow box. And then I came down here. I placed him out, and I kept trying him with the bucket until he was ready. Well, when I right-clicked to get a bucket of infinity, it registered as 2 right clicks. I'm not sure how or why. And anyways, I melted them. So with my 1 bucket of infinity, it was not enough to make a new laser. So AZ Badfish is a real nice guy, and he said that we can go over to his place and borrow some infinity if we need it. So that's what we'll do right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're back now. And I don't know what I was doing over there. There were so many cow noises and stuff. I think I'm just going to cut that part short. But yeah, we went to CAZ Badfish, and he hooked us up with some molten infinity because our infinity cow died. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this all into the smeltery. Pop our pieces in, and there. Okay, so let's see the stats on this bad boy. Plus 55.52 attack damage. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. So its attack is 40. This one is 40. But this one has the additional... What is it? Additional 55 attack damage. That's insane. So anyways, I'm just going to put this over here. We're going to charge this up. And I'm going to get some inventory together, and then we'll go over here and start the mob farm. Back in a sec. Okay. We should be good now. So this is going to be a super simple mob farm. And we're getting shot at here. Oh, they're having a fight. So basically, this is going to be based off of the drop of evil. So yeah, this is going to be the roof here. We'll do, what do we got here? 4. Let's do 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, we'll do that by 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be an 8 by 8 there. And I put this 2 blocks down here so we can get up here and put in some redstone lamps. Some old-fashioned vanilla redstone lamps. And this is basically because anytime you make a mob farm, modded, vanilla, otherwise, you are going to want a way to turn it off. You might have to get in there and do repairs, fix some sort of issue. No matter what it is, you're going to want a way to shut it off, and basically light is the best way to do that. And then we have some redstone. This is all very vanilla so far. And for now, we will put the switch here. We can move this later if we need to. So we'll turn that on. So that is basically going to prevent mobs from spawning while we're working on the build itself. Now, I want to leave 3 blocks of space so that we can potentially spawn Enderman in here as well. I really should make some tools. I still am only using this pick. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna do this same way. 8 by 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bada boom. Okay, so this is going to be our spawning platform, and we will turn that into cursed earth when we're ready, right near the end. Then basically here, do I have more? No, I really should have had more cobble on me. And we'll just make this into the small bricks as well. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just making a tiny little mob farm here because I really don't want anything too big. When you're working with mob farms in this mod pack specifically, it gets a little crazy very quickly how many items you're accumulating and loot bags and all that stuff. And it's great initially, but when it comes time to try to figure out what you're going to do with it all, it can be a bit daunting. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a bit of an idea here. I'm going to have to go get some more cobblestone in a second. I did all my mining with a cobble... Oh, I still have it in there. It's this... where is it? This thing here. It's preventing me from getting any cobblestone. I only need a few right now. I should have been prepared, but I got sidetracked and I didn't get all of the things that I needed. I'm terrible, I know. I can pick that back up now. Alright, let's actually sleep while we're up here as well. Oh yeah, awesome. We just went right through the roof. Perfect. Okay, so I want to make a mob farm that I can use to directly kill mobs myself, to level up like my my laser or whatever. And I also want to have a... I should have not done this yet. I also want to have a mode where it'll just auto kill and basically collect loot bags and different mob drops for me. So I'm gonna have no, stupid, this way. Yeah, We're gonna get that last one there. I'm gonna have these sticky pistons basically that can push a block of cobble out and stop the mobs from falling on what will be some diamond spikes like that. So then I'll do is I'll power the pistons, and when they're depowered, they'll pull these blocks out of the way. So that's how that's going to work. I'm going to grab some more cobblestone, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, so I closed in the box there. We got the 4 walls, and then I also wired up this to wired this up to the switch, so yeah, when you turn it off, the pistons retract, and then it's auto kill mode. And I'm ready to close that in now. So when it's like this, I'll need to come in and kill the mobs myself. Level up my laser, whatnot, and then when I flip the switch here, they will be auto kill onto these diamond spikes. Pretty simple. Now, how are we going to get the mobs up front? We are going to install some mob fans in the back there. They're pretty easy to make. You just need some feathers and I think some iron and stuff. So I'm going to make some of those in a second. Also, I have, don't need those two. I have made some, it's called dark clear glass, which seems like a bit of an oxymoron, but basically what this is it's see-through for us, but light won't go through it. So as you can see in the back, it just got really dark back there. This will basically stop light from getting into the mob farm. And I do need to bring that out another one, and then we can put, actually let's do it one more. Actually I might put some metal trim there. Yeah, so if anybody is interested in me doing like a tutorial or something on this mob farm, just let me know down in the comment section, and I'd be open to that. But for now, I'm just going to kind of give you the basics of what I'm doing. Oh, you get back here. And then we need 1 more redstone, 2 more redstone. And where'd my lever go? Now you can obviously, I missed the block. You can obviously put as much time into decorating your mob farm as you want to. I'm more or less interested in mine just being functional at the moment. Yeah, so let's see here. Should we, I guess we'll make this out of some more cobblestone, like that. And we'll pretty this up a bit in a minute. But yeah, so now as it stands, we actually can't hit any of the mobs that are in there. I never really considered that. So somewhere in here I have my glass cutter, I believe. No, maybe I got rid of it. But what I'll do is I'll take the bottom section of glass out, and we'll put in some half slabs there to block the light. And then we need a section where we will collect the drops. So I have this vacuum chest here, and I'm pretty sure that if I just plop it like, let's see here, if I were just put it right there, and I got some diamond chests, which I'll put there, and I guess on the other side. You want to fight with me? Where'd you go? Well, you did. So anyways, I'm going to go and get some slabs and my glass cutter for this. And then I'll also get the fans, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my fans in now. I've taken out that row of glass and replaced it with slabs. And then up top, I wired it to a torch to invert it. So basically, when my lights are on, my fans are off. And when my lights are off, my fans are on. Now, these, unfortunately, and I think this is a huge opportunity to make this mod awesome. Why can't I fly through this door? Why can't I fly through this door? I'm terrible. The fans should move when they're on, but they don't. And that's unfortunate. So there's no way to tell unless you're in here. So make sure you have it wired up properly so you don't accidentally go in there and get killed. So yeah, when I turn the lights off, the fans come on. You can't see them move, but they do. And that little light spot there will disappear when I replace the spot in the wall. And then they're connected to 2 diamond chests with an item conduit. And on the extract version, I have it set to round robin enabled, so it'll evenly distribute between the 2 chests. That's not super important, but this way I know for sure that it'll fill both of them and not just one. I'm sure once one was full, it would switch the other, but this way I can be sure. Yeah, so I think this is basically ready to go. So I'm going to go and grab my drop of evil. Now, if anyone hasn't seen these are what you use to make the cursed lassos to catch mobs with. And it's also good. Oh man, you got to be right in the box here, or it'll start to open up other like menus and GUIs. Yeah, so you can go and touch this to dirt, and it'll become cursed dirt, cursed earth. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. So we're gonna touch that. Oh man, there we go. Boom, just like that. Now it's cursed. We'll put in there to block out the light. And now as soon as I turn this off, we should start to get spawns. Boom, instantly. And they're blown right to the front here. So it's up to me now to kill them. And I can get my levels for my laser that way. Or come down here. Boom. Now it's diamond spike time. You can see him trying to get away, but it's not going to work. How is he not taking damage? What's going on here? Oh, there's one extra block here. I don't know how that happened. Can I get that out? There we go. You can see our chests are already filling up with drops. So that is that. Wow, look at you go. Spiders are going to be a problem, I guess. I'll have to try to figure out a way to deal with that. Worst comes to worst, I'll put a couple fans up top here pointing straight down at these guys. Ooh, what was that? I don't think I've ever seen one of those mobs, whatever that was. That was crazy. So fast. So yeah, this thing will just run and get me some passive resources down here. We're already getting some skeletons. Ooh, that's super loud. And we got some, we'll get loot bags. So see night slime here. I got a player head. That's pretty cool. But basically there are some materials there that you can get out of the loot bags that are very valuable. Some of the ingots. So that's what I'm mostly here for. And I also would like to get some ender pearls from endermen. So hopefully we start getting some endermen spawning in there. I think I'm going to call that an episode here. We got our mob farm built, and I will work on making it a little prettier. or I guess a little more industrial so it fits the theme. I might replace some of these cobblestone blocks and stuff with more of the metal, the factory blocks, and then we're kind of... I haven't decided if I want to put like a front facade here to hide it, or if I want to, you know, like really own it and put it on display. I also might put another one beside this that uses the skeleton spawner that I found out in the wild, and then we can have a lot of bones as well. There's a generator that runs off bones, and we can use it for farming. So, yeah, that's the plans for the future. And I am going to start working on these buildings up here. I promise. It's just been a busy week for me. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned how to make a mob farm here in FoolCraft. This is by far one of the easier mob farms. I think AZ Badfish built one that was actually a little bit easier. It used water buckets instead of fans to push the mobs. But either way, you're going to want to use the diamond spikes because you won't get loot bags and stuff like that unless you do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and be sure to go down and thumb wrestle that like button to show some sort of support, and subscribe if you want to see how this project turns out, and many more in the future. And until next time, this is Scoozy, and I'm saying peace.